Hi VC, this is Aaron, Letha Alamere, and today I'm entering Todd Guy, the Thrashing Zombies 1 year anniversary contest. That's really cool. I've been doing this less than a week. I don't know if I'll make it to a month, much less a year, so congratulations. I've been watching your channel for about a half a year. A lot of good content. You like a lot of great music. And so I'll start off here with the first question is show 1 to 5 bands you didn't know before watching the VC. And the first one I'll start with is Diamonds. And I learned about this band through Channel 33 RPM, Frank Landry's channel, which is actually the channel that got me into the VC. I started watching it about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and then it snowballed from there. And now I watch about 50 channels or more. But this album here, Never Want to Die, one of my favorite albums I've heard in the last decade or so. It's got a female singer, Priya Panda. She's got a really good voice. And which I like about her so much is she doesn't oversing. And the songs are great. Never Want to Die, Hell is Full, Better Off Dead. Every song's good on it. It's really heavy, but it's also very catchy, kind of glam rock in a way, but it's a little heavier. And then I ended up getting their third album. That was their second. This one here, and it's cool. She actually autographed it. That was a total surprise when I got it, and I found out she'd autographed the record. And it's a good record too. I don't like it as well as Never Want to Die, but it's a great record as well. They're a good band. They're from Canada. And another one I've learned about from that channel is Lucchino. Another great Canadian three-piece band. They're kind of more of a hard rock, space rock type. Really killer record. It's on purple vinyl, and I've listened to this a lot. Really good record. My third one will be Tango Down, which I learned about from Scott Waters' channel. I watch him a lot. He's got some great stuff. And this is a pretty good record. It's all right. I'm still trying to get into it. It's a little more commercial than I like, but it's some good stuff. It's good. My fourth one will be Fever Tree, which I've never heard about, and I've found out about this band from watching Noble Records, who I also watch a lot. He's got a good channel, has a lot of content. He's just opened a record store a while ago. Looks pretty cool. This is a psych band. They're really good. I like some psych. And then the next question, an album you weren't sure you liked the first time you heard it, and that would be Manowar, Fighting the World. I remember my friend Josh Ames, my best friend, playing this cassette when it first came out, and I was like, what is that? I just didn't know, and then the more he played it, the more I liked it, and this became one of my favorite records. I love this record. Fighting the World, Blow Your Speakers, Carry On, Violence and Bloodshed. Great record. And then I became a big fan of Manowar and started listening to them a lot. I've got a lot of their records. I really enjoy them. And my next question is an album that gets better after repeat listens. And that would be Dee Snider's For the Love of Metal. I love Twisted Sister, love Dee Snider, Widowmaker, all this stuff he's done. This album, I was kind of thrown a bit because it sounded really different for him. And the first time I heard it, that's really heavy, it's pretty good. The more I listened to it, the better and better it got, and it became one of my two favorite albums of 2018. This, along with Book of Bad Decisions from Clutch, are my two favorite albums of that year. This one just gets better every time you hear it. It kind of takes a few listens to get into it, and then it's just killer. And Lies Are a Business is great. Roll Over You, American Made. Can't stop singing that song when it comes on. It's really good. Running Mazes, I call the Arya Stark song because of the chorus. If you know Game of Thrones, you'll understand that if you hear it. And then they got a song called The Hardest Way featuring Howard Jones. Not the 80s guy. This is from a newer band. I can't remember. And then Dead Hearts, Love Thy Enemy featuring Alyssa White Glutz. And that's really good too. And she's from Arch Enemy. But on this, she sings in a more clean voice than she does on that, which I like. I appreciate that. And hold on one second. Where's my... Okay, for the worst album cover ever, I've got to use a CD just because this one is so bad. This is Bloodhound Gang, Hefty Fine. I consider this the worst album cover of all time. The album's all right. That's one of the few bands that are like more of a hip hop vein that I actually like. But they have like guitar, heavy metal guitar mixed in, and their lyrics are hilarious, so I like them. And my one with the best cover art, I mean, I could pick a dozen easy, but I picked this one here. It's Mastodon, Once More Around the Sun. I just love this artwork. And the back is similar, but a little different here. And they're one of the few newer bands I like. There's a few. Most of the newer bands I don't care for as much as the old 80s and 90s stuff, or even 70s. But there's a few newer bands I like. But all right, thanks a lot. Bye.